This is the Weekly Word, episode 32.
Yes, sir. Hey, Jordan. How you doing, man?
Everything's good.
Good.
Everything's good. The horses are back here in Kentucky, doing very well, as you guys will be able to see on the video. Both of them traveled well from Tampa. I thought we had a very productive winter getting Faction Cat ready from his layoff, and the race was productive. A good third place finish in a spot that probably wasn't his comfort zone. A race too short, and the surface we weren't real sure about. He's came back good. He's ready to run, and hopefully we'll get one of these races to go for next Wednesday. Had a good breeze this morning. 49 flat, galloped out in 102, and came back great. And Gray Ransom had a great winter in my opinion. First and a second at Tampa, and got a good spot picked out for him here at Keeneland at the end of the meet for 30, going 6 furlongs, and we're just plugging along with him. He's keeping him quiet right now before we breeze, but both horses are doing great, and I think they're both going to run very well next time.
That sounds good. We want to thank you for all the work you did, and that you do for our horses, and we're really proud to have Gray Ransom be a winner in Florida, and that was exciting for our group, and we want to welcome you back to Kentucky.
Well, we're happy to do it, and we're happy to be back.
But you're not staying up here. You're going to the sale, right?
Yeah, I'll be heading down to the Ocala sale for a few days before the sale. I won't actually be there during the sale, but I'll get to see some of the breezes and look at a lot of the horses that will be on our list to look at to possibly purchase and for you guys. So yeah, I'll be down there for a few days.
We're excited about getting our third horse, and I think there's some good options there for us.
There'll be a lot of good options. And yeah, it'll be exciting to get something new in the barn.
Thank you, Jordan. We appreciate it.
All right, you got it. And there wasn't that many older horses in there, but they didn't put 2 3-year-old racers. This year there's
So today's the 13th of April, and you guys know we wanted to race Faction Cat today, but at Keeneland, but they're not putting the race together, and I noticed they did bring it back for the 19th of April, and we will enter for that on Saturday. And our other race that we were thinking about getting in was a maiden 75 claiming for Faction Cat, and those both enter on the same day, but we will put in preference for the maiden special, and hopefully the horses that didn't get in the 3-year-old MSW will kind of spill over into the MSW for older that we want to go in with Faction Cat, and they'll be able to put that race together. So we're going to enter for both with preference for MSW, and we'll find out Saturday what race we were potentially be in on the 19th. Okay. So Faction Cat did really well in his breeze today, and then you saw Gray Ransom too. He was out there jogging with both Jordans. And I think that, they spend so much time with Gray Ransom. I really appreciate that. I think they spend more time with Gray Ransom than any other horse in their whole barn, really, trying to help him learn to relax and make him a better racehorse. So I think the work that they have been doing is definitely paying off, and Gray Ransom looks great. He's turning a little bit grayer. I don't know if you can see in the video, but as he gets older, he'll be even grayer, but he looks like a really pretty horse. And then Faction Cat did really well in his breeze today, and we'll find out, like I said, Saturday if we get in a race and what we're going for. So I think that's all for today, and stay tuned for more information. Please remember to keep yourself updated with the horses' pages, like the Gray Ransom or Faction Cat page, so you can always find out what's going on. One of the reasons that I think the website is great for us, because we have so many members in our partnership, that it's a great way for 100 people to simultaneously check to see what's going on with our horses, and even give some input or receive some a little bit of information. So it's a great way for lots of people to check at the same time to see what's going on. So please remember to stay updated with those pages, and I promise you'll know exactly what's going on with the horses. So I encourage everyone to do that. And it's a really nice day here today. It's like 9 o'clock and I've got a t-shirt on, so it's perfectly sunny. It's a really nice day for horses, so it's good to be out here. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos of these horses, and we're going to keep them coming. So stay tuned for more info, and we'll see you guys hopefully on the... Hey guys, there's one other thing that I wanted to kind of clarify, and from a previous weekly word. It was about getting your racing license. One of our partners pointed out to me that Churchill Downs is not the only place that you have to go to get your license. They also have a place at Keeneland and the Kentucky Horse Park, and I believe probably at Turfway and Ellis Park too, so any track. But so if you guys want to go there, you're welcome to get your license, but it isn't necessary. You do get a owner's parking permit, which is pretty cool. But it's up to you if you want to get one. You don't have to, but you can. For all intents and purposes, the Racing Factions LLC is the owner of the horse, so that's obviously how we enter them into races. But there's some perks definitely with getting a owner's license. So, and I think you guys just heard from Jordan about our horses, and I think it's nice for Jordan to come onto the Weekly Word and kind of give a shout out to everyone, and let, instead of me telling you how they're doing, maybe hear it from Jordan, and because he works with them every day, and I think he's done a great job, and we are about to get our third horse in Florida coming up at the end of April, which is exciting. But I think at first I was like, we've been lucky with our horses. We've gotten Faction Cat, who turned out really good, and then Gray Ransom winner, and I think I thought, wow, we've been lucky with our horses so far. But I think part of that really has to do with Jordan's training. I'm not sure if FC and GR would be as good as they have been if it weren't for Jordan and his training that he does. I think he's, really one of the best trainers there, and I really appreciate all the work that he does for us, and I hope you guys do too. And if you look at some of the horses that he's been sent, he's really improved them with links. If you just go back and look at some of the horses that he's gotten, I think he's a trainer who's going to improve our horses, and I'm excited that he's going to be the trainer of our third horse. It's great news. So I think that's it for today. I talked about the racing licenses. And you guys, we're gonna try to enter Faction Cat again this Saturday. What is that? In 2 days for racing on the 19th. So we'll see what happens, and keep our fingers crossed, and like I said, see what happens. And if you guys talking about Group 3 want to look through the condition, or not the condition book, but the auction catalog, it's up now at the OBS site. There's a lot of good horses there. I met with Connor and Jim today here at Trackside, talking about what we want, what we're looking for, and they know how our group is and our budget and things, and they're gonna. I told them I said we want to find a horse that costs a little bit of money but turns out to be really great, and so I think that's what everybody wants, but that's what we got to do. So we'll see how it goes, and I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the weekly word this morning, and we'll see you hopefully on the 19th, guys. See ya.